Newman here from the KBIS PR team. Welcome back after the holiday weekend this weekend. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July. And if you're like everyone, you're catching up this week with the short work week. And believe it or not, as we sit here in the middle of summer, we are thinking about Best of KBIS. It's time, and exhibitors should be thinking about what's going to be their offering at Best of KBIS, and that's why we're talking about it today. Busy preparing submissions and selecting the product that they want to talk about. With me today is Brian Pagel, my co-host. He's the Vice President of the Kitchen Bath Division of Emerald Expositions. And our special guest today is David Nichols, and he's the Director of Product Development for Dacor. And we're thrilled that he is joining us today because Dacor actually won the coveted Best of Show in the Best of KBIS competition last year for their Discovery IQ 30-inch wall oven. So we're really happy to have David with us here today. So Brian, I know Best of KBIS is a great program that's been run for many years at the show. What does this competition actually mean to the show?
Well, it's such a critical part of the show experience. Our attendees tell us year in and year out that they want to see more products, more top manufacturers, and have more opportunities to network. Best of KBIS really embodies much of that. Each year we get over 100 entries for new products coming online, and it is important to note we do focus on people entering with new products. It gives us an opportunity to really highlight the best of the best, showcase innovation, and the people that really help to drive what's going to happen next in the kitchen and bath space. So it's something we're very excited about, and the fact that we have Dacor on here today, I think, is a perfect example of just highlighting such innovation in the kitchen and bath market.
And great segue. Speaking of Dacor, and let's talk about the product that won the Best of Show last year. So, David, first of all, from what I understand, this Discovery IQ wall oven can pretty much do everything but walk the dog. I had a look at the features and benefits of it, and it's absolutely incredible. So maybe you could tell us about a few of the really exceptional features that really turned the heads of the attendees and obviously the judges for Best of KBIS last year.
Sure, that's great. Thank you. We were very pleased to be able to participate in KBIS and very honored to actually have won the award. The Discovery IQ oven was the first oven to actually incorporate a full tablet as your oven controller. So we call that the IQ controller. And on the IQ controller, we then have this fancy Dacor IQ cooking application that gives a much more intuitive way to navigate through all the menus that might be within an oven, to give you all the different access to different cooking modes, whether it's convection bake or convection roast or standard bake. Really easy menu-driven way to get through to all these different modes that you might be using. Then we also have the Dacor guided cooking and the opportunity to save recipes right to the oven itself. So a recipe that you might find that you've had for years, you can now upload to your oven and store it right on your oven. And because of the IQ controller, it's a wirelessly connected oven. So you can connect right to the internet. You could actually watch a cooking show while you're preparing something. So it's great to be able to say, you know what, I'm a little stuck at how to finish this pot roast. What can I do? What's the next step? And maybe Julia Child or maybe Rachel Ray or somebody has an idea, and you can actually watch the video right there on the oven. And again, because it's connected to the internet, you can actually then use the IQ remote app to talk to your oven from wherever you happen to be. So maybe you're at the store and you realize that you're running a little bit late and you want to get a jump start on dinner. You found exactly what you're going to cook, and you want to tell your oven, hey, let's start preheating. And so you can send a command to the oven right from the store saying, let's start the preheating. So we really wanted to focus on the innovations that matter, and we really feel that bringing this innovation, the ability to communicate with your oven, really promotes that. And so we were very pleased to introduce that at KBIS last year.
That's incredible. I think it's a much better system than me texting my children and saying, could you please turn the oven on? And then as soon as they receive it, it's totally gone out of their head and nothing happens. So I think I would love it, actually. So being part of the product development team for something like this, the 30-inch wall oven, the Discovery IQ, has to be incredibly exciting, especially when you see it come to market. At what point did you think, wow, this is a winner, we want to tell everyone, let's enter Best of KBIS?
Well, we really pride ourselves here at Dacor on excellent cooking performance, and we always kind of base our products on making sure that we deliver that excellent cooking performance. As we were looking at the categories within the competition. We saw the functionality, quality, aesthetics, and there was one category that really we responded to well, which is innovations. Again, we want to pride ourselves on bringing innovations that matter to the cooking experience, and we knew that we really had something with this oven, and so that's why we really wanted to move forward, competing in the category with this great innovation to really enhance the cooking experience that people have, and we were so excited to be a part of the competition. I can tell you that since we've won, we've had the opportunity to really go out to our dealer community and to our customer base and really promote the fact that we thought we had a great product, and it's nice to see that the industry has recognized that as well. And so that's helped us with our dealer communications. That helps us with our customer communications. And let's face it, it's been also great in our public relations side. We've really had the opportunity to trumpet our accomplishments and our recognition. And again, we're so pleased and honored to have received that. It's really been a great benefit for us this year.
That's fantastic, and that's kind of the reason to be for the whole competition, bringing that extra attention to your product. And isn't it really nice to say award-winning? Like, that's just a good thing that everyone loves to hear, especially from the industry.
Absolutely right.
Brian, there's a little extra twist that I really love with entering this year. Could you describe that?
Yeah, sure. For our manufacturer exhibitors, of course, you can enter as you always have. Go to kbis.com and use the KBIS Connect portal to fill out your application. You can also download all the rules and supporting information on the competition. But what we've done this year is we really want to emphasize audience participation. So we want our designers, dealers, showroom people, the folks attending KBIS to nominate what they think is innovative and different and really the best of the best. So in the coming weeks, we'll be putting more information out about leveraging our social platforms to make those nominations. And once a designer were to nominate a specific product, let's say, we'll go back to that manufacturer and let them know that, hey, listen, your customers or potential customers would like to see you participate and show this particular product. And it's really a way to, I think, emphasize what the designers are seeing happening in the marketplace, what the remodelers, what the builders, what the showroom people are seeing happening. And I think it just goes to underscore the consumer element, which is what consumers want in their kitchens and bathrooms. So it's something that I think is going to be definitely unique. We haven't done it before, but we're certainly excited to engage the audience a little bit more from the best of KBIS.
Yeah, and as David said about, you think you have a great product, but isn't it nice to hear that other people think you have a great product too? So even from the nomination process to hear that designers want you to enter this contest, that's got to be great for the manufacturers and the exhibitors as well. So that's great. Now I know in previous years, I remember, KBIS 10 years ago, you actually had to physically bring your product to the Best of KBIS Pavilion. Now that changed last year, and it's easier than ever. So perhaps, Brian, you could elaborate on that a little as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of stumbled on this new concept last year when we were running tight on space. It used to be, to your point, we would have a pavilion full of the latest and greatest products that people could walk through like a gallery. But one of the disadvantages of that was you take something like an oven. They typically weren't, in operation. You didn't have staff to sit there and tell you all the different features that particular oven or cooktop may have. So we came up with a concept of having a larger-than-life wall. Actually, I think it was about 80 feet long. And on that wall will have everything you need to know about the products and manufacturers that are participating. And you can actually vote using the KBIS app right there on the wall by snapping a QR code. And you can also find directions to that exhibitor's booth. So we found that actually works better because it gives us an opportunity to get the attendees in front of the manufacturers in their space where they can actually demo many of their products live. So it's really turned out to be a great benefit, and this year's we'll have exhibits in both North Hall and South Hall 1 and 2. We'll actually have 2 walls. So we'll make sure that you can cover that entire KBIS experience just by using your smartphone app and visiting the Best of KBIS wall.
Perfect. And we should probably explain the categories as well. That's been a streamlined process as well last year and this year, correct?
Absolutely. One of the things that we've prided ourselves on is having it judged by industry folks. This year, again, we'll be using the Modanis blog tour designers, who are professionals, to judge. Then there's the people's choice element, where we still want all of our attendees to vote on what they think is truly best and innovative. But the categories we've slimmed down tremendously. There's a best of show, there's a best of kitchen, both a gold and silver. There's the best of bath, both gold and silver, and then the people's choice. So we really want to narrow it down, focus on the best of the best, and if 2015 is anything like last year, I expect we're going to see a tremendous amount of really cool, very innovative new product coming online, and I look forward to seeing what all of our manufacturers are going to bring to the table.
And we do have till, or the exhibitors and manufacturers do have till December 19th to submit to the Best of KBIS, but I'm sure David can attest to the fact that that's something that you need to start thinking about now during the product development cycle, that this is something that you're going to enter. So mentioning that, David, a little bird told me that Dacor is going to be entering KBIS 2015, Best of KBIS. Can you throw us a little hint about what we can see from Dacor next year at the show?
I could, but that might take all the fun out of it. So we're really focusing our efforts on making these innovations that matter and bringing those forward to the cooking experience. And we also know there's a lot going on with connected homes. So, be looking for efforts in that area. But I think it's just good that everybody will show up at KBIS and find out that right there.
Okay, I tried. I tried to get something out of you, but I get it. Okay, so thank you so much, David. That was fantastic. Thanks for telling us about last year's Best of Show. Be sure to follow Best of KBIS. The hashtag that we're using is BOK2015, and so we'll be sharing a lot about the rules, the regulations, which aren't very many, timing, everything like that. Watch all the social platforms. Our next G+ Hangout is scheduled tentatively for July 25th, and it's actually a special edition for exhibitors. And we're going to be talking with the KBIS sales team, and we're going to be talking about all of the sponsorship opportunities at the show and how to maximize your show to the fullest experience. So that will be a great one for exhibitors to join into. So once again, thank you very much, David. And Brian, thanks very much, as always, for being my co-host. And everyone, have a great weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.